Hi everybody, Cody here from Protocase with another Proto Tech Tip. And today we're going to talk about some of the key differences between a self-clinching stud and a self-clinching standoff. So we've done a Proto Tech Tip video already about self-clinching fasteners and why they're so useful. We've linked to that guide below. But today I want to talk about two very specific types of self-clinching fasteners, studs and standoffs. Studs and standoffs are essentially opposites of each other. A stud is a permanently fixed threaded screw, while a standoff represents a permanently fixed threaded hole. So both studs and standoffs can fasten parts, but in their own way. A stud requires a hex nut fastened on the opposite side of the mounted part to hold the parts tightly together. On the other hand, a standoff requires a screw threaded in from the opposite side of the mounted part. A stud can always be replaced by a simple screw and a hex nut combo, but the benefit of a self-clinching stud is that it is permanently inserted into your part. We can offer these studs in all different kinds of material, length, and finish. Studs are commonly used to mount parts that directly contact other parts. A good example of this would be mounting an acrylic window underneath a cutout. A stud would protrude through the acrylic and a hex nut would be applied on the opposite side, pulling the parts tight together. A standoff is also permanently inserted, but in the case of a standoff, it allows you to mount your part or component offset from the surface of the part that you are mounting it to. Standoffs can come in a variety of different thread sizes and lengths. They are most commonly used for mounting a motherboard. The standoff height allows you to mount the board up and away from the mating part, and you would use a screw on the backside to keep the board and standoff tight together. So the most important tip I can give you when choosing your stud or standoff is to make sure that your fastener material is compatible with your part material. This means that your PEM must be harder than the material of the part that it's being inserted into. For example, if you have a steel part, you're going to want to use a zinc or stainless PEM. If you have an aluminum part, you're going to want to use a stainless PEM. If your parts are being powder coated, we will mask the external or internal threads of your fasteners to ensure the threads stay clean. For more information on our self-clinching fasteners, check out our other Proto Tech Tip videos, including our self-clinching fastener guide and a video about the difference between the flush head and concealed head fasteners. We've got links to both videos down below. And as always, if you have any questions or feedback, make sure to drop us a line down below, or you can shoot us an email at info@protocase.com. Thanks for watching this week's video. I hope you found it useful, and be sure to tune in next week for another tech tip.